I would also say that this is a case, it being in the District of Maryland, there was no purge of the U.S. Attorney's Office that preceded this case, as there was in the Eastern District of Virginia, where I was a couple of days ago and you were a couple of days ago. That this was, even from the earliest reports before this was charged, said to be a case that the prosecutors within this district believed in, believed had merit. We will see what happens on the road to trial, and it will be a long road to trial. But it seems in substance a bit different, even though it fell, of course, in close succession with the Comey indictment, with the James indictment, and with John Bolton being such a prominent critic of Donald Trump. Of course, that raised suspicion, raised a lot of eyebrows. But the difference between the two districts is a little bit glaring at this time.
So before we move on to your update in the Abrego Garcia case, which I'm really interested to hear about, let's finish out the Bolton discussion with this idea of the possible defense of vindictive prosecution. So, one of the things that you just mentioned is the District of Maryland, the U.S. Attorney's Office, which is an arm of the Department of Justice that handles federal prosecutions in Maryland. We haven't heard anything about a purge, wide scale purge by the Trump administration of, people who are perhaps not sufficiently devoted to Donald Trump's agenda, as opposed to being devoted to the rule of law and the Constitution, which is what we federal prosecutors are required to be devoted to.